Okay, let's call our meeting to order. I know that John is not going to be able to make it with us tonight. And I see that Doug, Adam, and Whitney are here, as well as myself, so we do have a quorum. So that's good. Okay, first part of business. Is there a motion? Can you hear me? Okay. Is there a motion for the minutes? You have to unmute.
There we go. Okay, it wasn't letting me before. Okay.
Whitney, you have to unmute as well.
Oh, sorry. I'm still new with this. How do I start do I just say motion to accept the minutes?
Yeah, and then there has to be a second.
Seconded.
Okay. Is there any question or need for revision in these minutes? All right, let's move the question then. All in favor of accepting the minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? So carried. All right, very good. Thank you. All right, the next order of business is that of the complaint that was brought to us by Mr. Reel. I would remind everyone that last time at our meeting, we wanted to make sure that we had gotten all of the information all at one time and then tried to proceed from that platform. I would entertain a motion to combine both the previous complaint as well as this complaint, so you can look at it as one document.
So made.
Okay. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay, so first and second, all in favor of combining, say aye.
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 All opposed? So carried. All right, now we are looking at this as one document instead of a couple of documents. Okay, does any of the commission members want to ask any questions to Mr. Reel? Okay, does Mr. Reel have anything that you'd like to make mention of? You have to unmute though.
There I am. Yes, actually, a few things. One, I noticed that counsel for the insurance company, Mr. Thomas Gerard. Hi, Tom. Good to finally meet you. I just not sure what capacity he's in here today. Is he representing Kevin? Is he representing the town? Are there billable hours involved, or is he just here as a member of the public?
I don't think has an obligation. I think that he's anybody. We're not asking anyone why they're here.
I would normally say that, to be honest with you, although I think it is highly unusual. And I do know that Mr. Gerard has been retained by KERMA, the town's insurance carrier. And I would also make a note for the record that the Board of Selectmen has not been formally notified of the action, which this complaint does not pertain to. So, I mean, the chair may do with it what he wants. I just kind of figured I should make that concern known.
Well, everyone has the right to be able to come to this meeting. And that's one of the reasons
agree.
Why. And that is one of the reasons why we have on the books the Freedom of Information Act. And so I am not going to pursue that.
Okay, fair enough. I just wanted on the record. Thank you.
Is that all you wanted to make mention of, Mr. Reel? Okay. All right.
At this time, yes.
All right. Very good. All right. It is now an opportunity. I know that I had gotten an email from Mr. Cunningham that he is not going to make mention of anything more than what he has already stated, and I respect that. If at any point in time that he would like to, or any representation that he would like to, they are free to at this moment, if there is any representation. I will take the silence as no need to comment. All right, then at this moment, I would ask the commission members what they would like to do at this point in time.
Mr. Chair, I'm just going over a couple of the things that potentially have some questions, but it might be appropriate for us to go into executive session just to review some of the allegations in this new complaint to make sure that we're all on the same sheet of music as we come back to these two gentlemen.
Okay, I'll take that as a motion. Is there a second to go into executive?
Second.
Okay, all right. All in favor of going into executive session, then say aye. Aye. All opposed? So carried. All right, we will at this point in time go into executive session, and everyone will be placed in the waiting room. So if you would bear with me, I will send you over there if I remember how to do it correctly. Put it away. I got it. Here we go. And I would ask that the recording stops. We are now back in session, and there is a motion that the complaint be dismissed. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I saw Mr. Reel with his hand raised.
Yes, Mr. Chair, regardless of how this will proceed, I do have to make a very clear and important record here on a very important matter. Again, I'm okay with Mr. Gerard attending as a member of the public. That is his right to do so. And as a matter of fact, I found him to be professional and a really super nice guy and very likable. However, he is counsel for Mr. Cunningham in an entirely unrelated action. If he is here as a witness, he would have to disqualify himself or have himself recused. If he is here representing Mr. Cunningham in any proceedings before this board, that would be a conflict of interest between Mr. Cunningham, the town, and the town's insurer. Now, I have to be very clear. What transpired, as far as I can just tell, was a violation of the town code of ethics, and everyone saw it. And that's all I have to say.
The motion is on the floor.
Second.
Is there any question from the members? Okay, all in favor of accepting the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? So carried. The complaint has been dismissed. I would hope that both parties will be able to resolve any ongoing hardships between them. Is there any thought or question from any of the members?
No, I agree, and obviously there are proper remedies to make whatever issues that are floating out there be addressed appropriately. Make a motion to adjourn.
Is there a second?
Second.
I'll second.
Okay, the motion's on the floor. All in favor of adjourning, say aye.
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 All opposed? So carried. This meeting has been adjourned. All right, good night, everyone. I hope you have a good night of sleep.